Oh, he's
There we
making
go.
a face.
Jackson, everybody says hello in live stream land. Sorry, guys, go for it. Good
All
morning.
right, so welcome to another
What's
week
going
of
on?
Shotgun Candy here. We missed last week due to some other commitments that were on, but we're back and we're always bigger and better every week as the previous week. So it's episode 26, Circus, Sideshow, Freaks. So we're going to get into that today. But before we do, I want to set the preface of the show. Please share the show out to everyone you can. You can find us on Twitch or YouTube. We are on TikTok at the moment. So if you're watching from TikTok, scroll across to the other platforms because you get the full experience, the full visual experience. And you can also leave a message during the show to us on the shotgun candy _ podcast Instagram and leave a message. And when you do, we'll hear this sound and it means a message has come in and we'll be able to play it on the show whenever we can.
It's gentle.
But other than that, for the moment, again, please share the show. I'll throw it over to you boys. How's your fucking week been?
Fucking real quick, I want to say a shout out really quick to Miss Red Rose who came in the room in TikTok and my cousin Lou. What's up, man? It's great to see you here. I'm so glad that you're here. Nice to
Cousin Lou, he's got to speak with an accent. Nobody's
Cousin Lou.
has
As
a
you say,
cousin
I'm
named
fucking
Lou.
Lou.
It's
Who
fucking
the fuck
cousin
are you?
You don't fucking call. What do you want to go back home?
Yeah, it's me, fucking cousin Lou. How you doing? Yeah,
Cousin Louis.
yeah.
What's good, cuz? What's going on, dude?
What's up, Louis? Lou,
Yeah,
Louis,
yeah.
Luis,
Luis. Yeah,
Shout out to Lou.
Vincenzo, whatever his name is. Whatever your full name is, Mr. Lou. We're
more like a
glad you're here.
brother. Yeah, more like a brother. Just a fantastic. Really happy you guys are here.
good.
So yeah, we are
And
not.
hi, Rosa. Yes.
Yeah. No.
Hi, Rosa,
Didn't wanna
too.
leave
Yes,
that.
shout out to Rosa.
How you doing over there, Elvis? People who haven't seen us in a couple weeks.
Man, you know, same old, same old. No, it was a busy week, man. I was doing a lot of things, outside of what I wanted to be doing,
Okay.
which was anything but the things I was doing. You know. But we're all good. We're here. We're ready to go. We looked up some freaks. We were talking about some freaks with some family members. I got some pinheads in my family, I think. Hey,
I was
South
excited.
Australia. What's going on, beautiful people?
What? Oh yeah.
Australia's good at the moment. We're starting to warm up. We've hit our spring now, and we always have a long weekend. This weekend in September, which is the big grand final for the AFL football for those football fans out there. But yeah, because the old Lizard Queen died, we got an extra fucking day off every year now. So Thursday was a public holiday. Everyone to go back to work Friday, but then we had Saturday, Sunday, and tomorrow, Monday, is a public holiday, which we're working anyway, like me and my wife. But hey, it's still a day off,
My
supposedly.
man said the Lizard Queen, just like really sly, like no one was gonna catch the Lizard Queen.
Oh, we call it
Sorry.
the lizard people, man. They're a bunch of freaks in the royal family. Fuck you, royal family. Just saying. I'm not a fan. We'll just say I'm not a fan.
So
Yeah, I'm not even gonna comment on it. How about that?
You should. You should. Anybody that knights
South
pedophiles,
Australia.
known pedophiles, is a piece of shit in my book. But yeah, I like that name, Creative. Is that her name?
Creative. So shout out to
Create-
Creative, which is
Is it
Tiffy
Tiffy?
on TikTok.
What's up,
Yeah, she's been on Hi from South Australia, beautiful people. Hello to you, beautiful woman. Thank you very much for joining us
I'm
on
gonna
the
use
show
Aussie
and
words.
for
She's
hanging
a
out
legend,
before.
right?
She is. All right, so now you can see what the king looks like here too from TikTok over to Twitch, of course.
Yeah. Don't judge me because I let myself go.
Don't be sad.
So we're
That,
going to be
don't be sad that
Oh,
it's
baby.
over. Just be happy that it happened.
You know, it's
So-
a good way to look at life, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
It is. It is. It's positive. Way to keep it positive, man.
My week was full of technology decisions, electric cars, solar, and high, tech shit. That
so pretty quiet for you.
yeah, just some shit around the office, just chilling, having some
A lot of
donuts.
waiting in line at the chargers. I seen that online. People waiting like an hour to charge their car. I'm like, damn.
We have a lot more customers now since the whole gas thing.
California.
Yeah,
Yeah,
California.
California's got long ass lines of Teslas just waiting to get charged. I'm thinking, I hope the batteries don't run out while they're waiting in line.
We're okay. Thank you though. Thanks for the vote of confidence. We're gonna do fine.
I see no
so-
king.
He says
lies.
Worms-
He sees no
he says he sees no king. Yeah, he sees a silhouette though.
We
Definitely
were
see that.
kangs, man. We're not anymore. But
Just need
no,
a
AC. I heard interesting thing about Tesla. Besides the robot that's eventually going to morph into a sex robot, for sure, 100% guaranteed that's going to happen.
First of all, there are already sex robots that already have flesh on them, and
But
Worm
not by
Million,
Tesla.
Worm Million and I did a show about
Oh, I was there.
transhumanism, and you were there, and we went on to the website the sex robot website.
Oh yeah.
And we heard her talk, and she was like, I will be whatever you want. I will do whatever I am programmed to do. It
Will
was
you
pretty.
just hold me and tell me that I matter?
Yeah, that's all I want. I want to pay
She's like, no.
$25,000 to be rocked to sleep like a baby. Real slutty.
Real slutty. You can program them that way. But
Real
no, one interesting thing I did hear about Tesla is that, well, Elon Musk, the Starlink is live pretty much around the entire world now. So people
Is it
that
really?
don't
Is
have-
it? It's launched. It's launched properly and it's out and about. Is it like? What about his phone? He's got like the Pi phone. You should be asking you, AC. Any updates on the Pi phone? I want that when it comes out.
I wish I did
iPhone.
this separate company. Just like
Yeah,
I
it's
don't-
got a phone. He's called it Pi, and it does like fucking everything, of course. Like, and it charges with the sun and shit. It's just like this amazing little bit of kit.
Can it get the Fireside app on it? I bet it can't.
but it cannot. Even if you did, would it be interesting enough to stay?
Yeah.
Oh,
Once
fuck.
you get Fireside on your phone, Elon, then I'll be impressed.
Updates 24, 76, 97. We finally have Fireside. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Nice.
thanks for all that shit. But yeah, so jumping in.
Look at that. Legend says I like pie. Yeah, so does Charlie Chaplin. He likes pies too. There you go, right behind you.
Yeah.
Do you like pies?
If you'd like to learn more about the joke, please refer to episode 2 of Shotgun Candy, where we talk about sexual deviancy. And this person right here is a fucking sexual deviant. Guess what?
Yeah.
He was gnarly.
He was like like legendary status though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And he didn't speak the whole time.
Right.
He's
His
a
own private
silent actor.
No,
Listen,
check it out.
you know what though? You gotta give a shout out to Hitler right now because Charlie Chaplin had that stash first, but it became known as the Hitler stash. People even say like Charlie Chaplin had a Hitler mustache, and it's like wait, Hitler had a Charlie Chaplin mustache, right?
Yeah, the total Chaplin, dude.
Yeah, Hitler
Totally.
had a Chaplin.
I've seen it and not realized this the whole time till you said that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Charlie Chaplin.
No, shout out to Hitler. He's the one that made the mustache famous.
I don't know if I feel comfortable shouting out Hitler, but
Well, hang on. What year was Charlie Chaplin out? And it was after Hitler.
He was in the teens, man. He was like that was like pre Hitler had the handlebar when Charlie Chaplin was out. He must have seen it and been like, you know what? I'm going to be on the world stage. I need to look like a guy that throws pies at naked women.
I want that. And that's and little known fact. That's how he got off. He got off.
Creative. Creative. He said, the classic question: who wore it better, Chaplin or Hitler?
Still, it's up for debate.
You know, when I was a kid, I went to church with a guy that rocked a Hitler stash.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like I was a little kid and I looked up and I was like, dude's got a Hitler stash. And he.
I don't know anyone that would like rock that in modern day anymore, right? Who would dare fucking?
Yeah, you figured you'd get his ass beat,
The ultimate troll.
Yeah.
The ultimate troll. Going around
Ultimate troll.
Hey,
Speaking of
even
freaks,
he even had the hair combed over like him, but he looked like a blonde Hitler. It was weird, and he always wore a brown suit. Now that I think about it, he always wore a fucking brown suit too.
was that his name? Blonde Hitler?
Yeah, blonde Hitler.
we got a message, guys. We got a message from Worm in the house. So let's
Bring it, Worm.
First of all, if you're listening on any platform, obviously we're not on Fireside anymore, doing this stuff. We're on other platforms, so we don't really know where you're spread about properly at the moment. So drop us a message, drop us a voice message, a little text on the screen. Just shout out, say hi. This is the time to do it before the show starts properly, so we know you're here. So here we go from Worm.
That Charlie Chaplin is rocking a Hitler mustache. By the way, you can tell it's going to be a good show when within the first 5 minutes you hear. You got to give it up to Hitler.
You know what? Credit has to go where credit is due.
Yeah.
No.
You know what? You don't have to agree with the man, but he did wear that mustache like a fiend.
Legends is giving you a shout out there, King.
All right.
How are you?
What's that?
I would love
Oh,
to.
we've got Penny Lane. Good evening,
what's happening,
fellas.
Penny Lane?
Goddamn, love Penny Lane. She was at the last live that we did at the Comedy Lounge, and she's going to be at the next one on Tuesday. So, but can I give that a quick plug? Actually, this Tuesday evening, Australia time, which is going to be Tuesday morning in the US, going to be doing another live podcast at the Comedy Lounge with scientist Raymond Palmer, and we're going to be talking about longevity of life. We're going to be talking about space, astronomy, rockets, the whole lot. So, if anyone wants to tune in, chime in, please be my guest. The details will be up on my Instagram in the next 24 hours or so.
Is Raymond Palmer's wife's name Rosie?
I just call him Mrs. Palmer.
Well, that's an old joke. Rosie Palmer
Yeah.
and her 5 sisters. Yeah.
Oh yeah, with 5 daughters.
I would have updated
Well,
it.
if you're
Robert
a sicko
Palmer.
with 5 daughters.
we say Mrs. Palmer and her 5 daughters.
Oh.
You say
All
5
over
sisters,
18,
do
by the way.
We call her Pamela.
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 Yeah.
Pamela. All right.
Pamela.
Yeah. So this week, gentlemen, I was excited, King, because you might have a special, I don't know, expertise. Maybe you've seen things that I know you've seen things that I haven't seen, but specifically with the topic of the circus, right? Like the history of where the actual traveling circus came from, the animals, the freak show, which we're going to concentrate on the people that were exploited for this. Maybe you were a lobster guy, right? You were a lobster kid, and your parents, it's like 80 years ago, and your parents were like, what am I going to do with a lobster kid? My God, we need like able-bodied children. God help me, right? Like, it's horrible, but like, and they would give them away to this, the circus, and just like they would have a better life. This guy
parade them around for cash. That's what they did, man.
right. So, is it really a better life? You got
They're kind of like the Kardashians in a way.
Yeah, but except they didn't have to sleep with you.
They didn't have to, but they would volunteer. They loved it. Man. They were a bunch of sex perverts too. Man.
They sure were.
That
bearded lady could get it.
Now, straight up, would you guys make out with a bearded lady?
No.
She has to be absolutely stacked. She has to be like so fucking so hot.
I'm just not into whiskers if they're not my own.
I was thinking about it, but I think I'd have to do it with my eyes open though. Because if you close your eyes, it just feels like you're kissing a bearded dude. You're not gonna be able to...
It's like, wow, that's reverse of like everything, right?
Good morning,
I am
bitches.
Dave.
What's going on?
Good morning, sons of bitches. There we go.
Speaking
morning,
of bearded ladies, Dave,
son of a motherless hole.
We have
Dave,
a
would you
message
make out with
from
a bearded
Dave.
lady?
Dave would.
Dave. Well, apparently Sam shaves every morning.
Yeah, but she shaves Dave. Every
Sorry,
morning.
Sam.
Saves Dave's back.
We've got a message from Dave, I believe. It was from yesterday. Here we go.
Oh, wonderful.
Kylie.
No. That was the wrong one.
That was private. You don't show it.
That was a private
Dave,
one.
just send another message, goddammit. You're awake now. He left the message before the show. But anyway, fuck it.
How did he know we were going to talk about it?
he read he read the script.
He knew to come in at this time. There was a timeline.
He read the script.
Yeah, you
like
come in.
Like we could write this shit.
If I had a stenographer, that person would have committed suicide in the corner of my office a long time ago. It's like blurting out crazy shit. What? The fuck?
Legend says here on the screen, he said, I tried to do that with Benny Boom Boom, but the circus wouldn't accept. I forgot what we just said to make it, but yeah. Dave has a recording beard. Dave has a recording beard line, so mean AC.
Oh.
What do you mean? What?
Receding beard line.
A receding. Okay. So
sorry.
I used to have a very long beard. Refer back to some of those shows I talked about. It was longer. I needed to see the inside of I needed to moisturize. I needed to see if there was any abscesses or growths after a year.
Mites and just living in there.
Meerkats, anything that would burrow in here. So yeah, I did. I took it down.
Everybody had face moles.
Yeah. I look good.
Just get a pet goat though, man. He'll chew it while you're sleeping. Right up to it. You guys can't tell, but my beard is down to here. You can't really tell.
Yeah, right down to there.
It's right to here, this level that I'm making with my arm.
So let's jump in right here to what a freak show is. So,
sure.
Freak show, also known as a creep show, and that's where we get that old. Remember HBO's Creep Show? They kind of bastardized that from.
I had a friend whose wife did meth, and she looked just like the host, Crypt Keeper.
It's fucking melted teeth.
Yeah.
Haggard, weathered.
Yeah.
Stay off drugs, guys. So a freak show, also known as a creep show, is an exhibition of biological rarities referred to in popular culture as freaks of nature. That's where that term comes from as well. Typical features would physically unusual humans, such as those with uncommon or small hands, feet, intersex variations.
Or very large, also.
Right. Exactly. Let's not just keep it to small, right?
Yeah,
You guys seen American Horror Story, the one where it's called Freak Show? It's more of a mainstream depiction of what they look like. They hired the smallest woman in the world to be in that show. They also, hired your typical strongman, things like that. People who would come out, the bearded lady. It's kind of like a who's who of degenerates that there's like, you know what, I don't fit in society.
Why
Let
do
me
you
catch
call
it.
them degenerates? They're just outsiders. Degenerate is like somebody that does like fucked up shit.
You know what? I'm sorry. I retract that. Not degenerates. That was mean. That was also.
Some of them are respectable weirdos,
They
man.
just want to work, man, but they have lobster claws. What am I going to do with these lobster
Yeah.
claws? Just pinching.
All he ever wanted to do was finish a game of Jenga without losing. Fucking poor guy.
Can't do it. Can't do it, lobster. So that guy must have had a shit job. How do you masturbate with two?
With your claws.
With the bearded lady's hand.
Right. Hey, get in here.
Yeah.
So there was sword swallowing acts. There was fire eating, and since at least the medieval period, deformed people have often performed for people who were, normies, right? And crowds would always flock and gather because it was something that was rarely seen. These things are. We know that these ailments happen, and now we're more. We see a disabled person and it's kind of commonplace. We have the medicinal technology to fix them. And
Well, freak shows back in the day were kind of like, pre-digital age TikTok, where like normal people went to just go look at freaks act stupid and feel better about themselves. So.
right, instead they
Shout
plant.
out to the losers on TikTok.
Right, you're right. It's kind of like opening a velvet rope and a crowd of people coming in, and they go, "Step right up, come and see the Octo Lady," and she has like 8 legs, like 4 dead limbs. Attached, she's sitting on a bunch of her own fucking dead limbs. Somehow has knees and boots and socks. Somebody dresses.
Dressed it up.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah,
It
dresses.
doesn't move itself. Yeah, but you know what? I was really thinking about this, right? Like, you wouldn't have a freak show anymore in this modern day and age because of the way that we've moved forward with medicines and stuff, and the understanding of the human body and how advanced our doctors and health systems are. You don't have those freaks just walk around anymore. And we say freaks is for lack of a better word, right? But they didn't know what they had back in the day, or maybe until modern day, and they used to literally just go and get this as a job to pay the bills,
See,
like be a
that's
freak in a show.
What else are you gonna
Fuck you, Big Pharma, for putting all those people out of work.
Exactly.
What if I was
Fucking
born with
us up
lobster
again.
claws and I wanted to be a surgeon? I'm automatically at a disadvantage. I guess surgery's out of the question. I can't be a doctor. That sucks.
See, that's a
Yeah, but
modern
what if you want to live
mentality,
under the sea? You've got an automatic advantage straight away.
You sure do.
Yeah, think about it.
Mm.
You having a crab cookout, man? Lobster Boy's the one to call. He's cracking them shells like easy. You don't
Yeah.
even need a nut.
Do you reckon he
cracker on
made sounds
holidays.
with this? We should be bringing some visuals up with this stuff soon. We'll get into that,
You
right?
think, you think when he was bad, his parents used to put rubber bands around his hands and put him in the corner?
Put him on top of ice. Just wrap up his tail.
What sort of gloves did the guy wear? Socks?
He
Just
went in
socks
hot-
pressed in half?
He'd go in the hot
always
tub and
doing-
they're like, "You're turning red. You got to get out."
Why are you always doing sock puppets? Like your whole life is like, it's the only thing I can do is sock puppets.
You imagine his dream was just to be a shadow, one of them shadow caster guys with the hands. He just couldn't do it. He's like, "Guess what animal this is? Like a lobster, a crocodile."
I don't know, something with a very simplistic claw. No,
Just think about how good that kid had to be at math, though. He wasn't counting on his fingers like a normal little kid. He can only go to 4, and then he's done.
every answer was 4 or 2.
Oh, man. Because his feet were fucked up too, right?
I don't know. Did he have lobster feet, or did he just have a fin?
And it wasn't lobster feet. They were just fucked up. But we should probably go into his story first, right?
We'll
so
get to
people
find
can
out.
understand
Well,
what he
was an
looked like.
asshole.
Apparently he was a real fucking dick.
He was a real dick, and he also didn't he have a kid that also was a lobster boy?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
generations of
Procreated.
lobsters.
And he was a fucked up kid too, man.
What a selfish move. You know what? I want to be a father. I'm willing to. At least one of his claws will be, for sure, on his body. Like he was born with both of them. Are you kidding me? Like 2 feet that were like soft claws. At that point, do you want to like procreate? I mean, unless you're proud of it. If you're not proud
I'm
of it,
amazed he found a woman that would go along with it.
well, she
Yeah.
was a
She was
sailor.
like she was a blockhead or something, right? Like, let's tell the story. Have you got the story in front of you there at all? AC, do you know the story we're talking about here? I think Elvis and I got the same one here.
Yeah, why
I
don't you
sent a
guys?
link to the page with the story of the lobster boy
Sure.
on it.
Yeah, you guys go into that one. I got.
Okay. I'll
Seems
start
like-
to read it out. So,
See, I don't
so
mind
Grady
smashing
Stiles
this
was his
guy 'cause
name.
he's
It's
a
called the
fucking asshole.
Lobster Boy. Grady Stiles. Grady Stiles Jr. was the 4th generation of Stiles family members born with, and I'm going to have trouble saying this, extradicility. Anyway,
That means lobster
it was
hands.
a lobster claw, right? Yeah, lobster claw. A family trait going back to the 1840s, which caused their fingers and toes to fuse into claws. Grady's father was already part of a freak show with a traveling carnival, so Grady began performing as early as the Lobster Boy. As an adult, Stiles and his two youngest children performed as the Lobster Family, but Stiles was an abusive alcoholic who used to beat his wife.
There we go.
So this was no happy family. He used to just hit her with a shell claw, like that, you know. And
Cocktail sauce.
on the eve of his oldest daughter's wedding, this is fucked up, right? I don't know if you caught this story. So on the eve of his oldest daughter's wedding in 1978, which is not that fucking long ago, he shot and killed her husband-to-be, an 18-year-old kid who Grady disliked because he called him a freak. So he called his father-in-law a freak. So that motherfucker just, I don't know what sort of pistol he used with his claw hand or how he did that.
He's
Probably
so
a
mad.
slingshot. I'm imagining the slingshot's
He's like,
the only weapon.
fumbling over. He's like, God damn it, you do it. You just shoot this guy for me. God damn it.
Holy shit.
I didn't think about this problem. I know I want to shoot him, but I don't know how.
Uncle Eddie's in the house. Pilot car. Good morning, brother. So he fucking shot and killed his daughter's 18-year-old husband. Was it on their wedding day as well? Yeah, on the wedding. So Grady confessed, saying that the kid had attacked him and was convicted of third-degree murder. The trial was quick and included witness testimony from a carnival fat lady and a bearded woman. No joke.
Of course. Your peers. Okay.
Obviously, they saw it. They're fucking part of the circus. So the fat lady and the bearded woman, she was just going. It was him.
These are my friends. They're here for support.
Oh man.
But yeah, he was an alcoholic, an abusive fucker.
How did he open the bottles?
He just flipped them off. He clipped the top.
See, I would have only got him pop tops. That would have canceled his drinking problem. He wouldn't have been able to open that little thing.
He's like, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Just
he goes on. So his issue.
Quit
No
buying me Twist
institution.
off, bitch.
No institution was equipped to deal with his condition. However, so he was sentenced to the house of arrest and 15 years probation. 15 probations under the sea. So in 1992, Stiles' wife, Mary, and her son, Harry, Glenn Newman, a human blockhead, can't write this shit, hired sideshow performer Christopher White to kill Stiles for $1,500. He fucking knocked him off. Apparently, he boiled him and he served him with some tartar sauce or something, right?
So he made some crab toast out of that some bit.
Butter with a nice parsley, maybe some lemon wedges.
So Wang shot the 55-year-old man multiple times in the back of the head while he was watching TV in his trailer, but the bullets ricocheted off his exoskeleton.
You think he was watching SpongeBob or Little Mermaid?
My God, he was
SpongeBob SquarePants.
He was the motivation for Sebastian the crab.
I just wanted to hear him clap. You know what I mean?
It's like those little instruments you call, those. So Stiles was so disliked that only 10 people came to his funeral. It was noted that no one volunteered as pallbearers, and his coffin was adorned by a bouquet of flowers with a banner that read, "From your loving wife." Lobster Boy's son, Grady Stiles III, was also born with the same condition and works as a sideshow performer today. He and his sister Kathy made a television appearance in 2004.
We got a picture of Lobster Boy up on the screen right there. He looks like an.
There we go. We should have had that up before. There we go.
No,
is
that him? That's his son?
No, that's him
That's
as a
Junior.
little boy back in the 50s. Yeah.
We built it up. People were like, "Okay, I think I know what a lobster boy looks like." Boom! We dropped the fucking hammer on him. We destroyed their mind.
Yeah.
Round of applause for that man.
It just looks like two big thumbs, don't it?
A theater full of lobster people.
Man, that's crazy.
Damn. So
You know
yeah,
what's
that's
crazy?
the
Like,
story of Lobster Boy.
You think they let him into like a Chinese buffet where they have shrimp all over? Get the fuck out.
You guys ever see Futurama with Professor Zoidberg? It's literally young lady.
Yeah, that's what he looks like. He just needs them
You always scuttle into the ocean like, I'm out of here.
with a bunch of dicks on his chin, right?
Yeah. He's just a big Jewish. That was the conundrum. Was he was a Jewish crustacean? His name was Professor Lordberg.
Oh, you know, I never put those together, but yeah, he did have kind of a Jackie Mason type attitude towards him, didn't he?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So
Here's
that guy's
another
a fucking
picture.
freak there.
Another picture of Lobster.
It's just me.
Look at
He
him.
looks like a fucking evil child, doesn't he?
Yeah, he
If he
does.
puts
He
his
looks like
hands down-
a future serial killer.
Yeah.
Like-
Put his
Yeah, he
hands
does.
down. He's gonna beat up your kid.
He looks just like what's his name, John Wayne Gacy as a kid, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably,
like-
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
He's got that round head where like nothing but evil thoughts going through it.
Who took this picture? Like he just sat for a picture. He's like, no, put your fucking claws up. That's what we got you here for. Okay.
Nobody wants to see
Freeze.
your stupid face. We want to
Freeze.
see them freak
Put your
hands.
claws up. Yeah.
Freak
You know,
hands up.
it's got to be like it's got to be kind of a curse to be famous for the thing you hate about yourself the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you know.
Yeah,
he
well, that's
wasn't
probably
happy
why
when
he was an alcoholic, right? He was
He
probably
sucked
drinking
at
his
the-
sorrows away.
He sucked at rock paper scissors. By the way, he always got
Yeah.
scissors.
He was
Always
got
did.
scissors.
And he'd always want to play. And I'd be like, look, man, sometimes it's got to be paper because sometimes I do rock.
No,
And,
very easy to beat him. Always put rock and you win.
I would explain that to him constantly, and he would be like, I want to play scissors. Boom. I'd be rock all the time. Crushed him.
He's like best 2 out of 3 because that's all he could count to. You're like, no, let's
That's
do
2 out of
5 to
4.
7. Oh, fuck this kid.
That's 2 out of 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
fuck me. Right.
Grady.
So let's go
Like,
ahead.
remember when you ask little kids like how old are you and they'd hold their fingers up?
He was always 2.
You're 26 years old.
He was 2 or 4.
It's only going to work twice. You only ask this kid how old he is twice, all right?
Yeah.
When he's 2 and when he's 4. It's going to
When he,
hurt
tur- when he turned 5, he just put his head down and walked away.
I'm this many. I'm this many.
Guys, so
Now,
we've
did
got
he
a
have lobster
message.
feet too, this guy? Did he have lobster feet or just normal toes?
Doesn't
Do
say
we
anything
know
about
anything?
No, he had fucked up feet too, but they weren't lobster style. They were just deformed. I don't even know if you could walk on them. But while,
He had like a
while if you-
unitoe down there.
it was just demented. But we've got a message from Tiffy here. Here we go.
Hello, Tiffy.
Oh my God, he looks like Augustus Gloop from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, very
Had a
good.
baby with Zoidberg from Futurama.
There you go.
Don't
make
me
run. I'm all full of chocolate.
He felt at home when he swam
Exactly
down the
like
bottom of
the
that chocolate river.
Yeah. Shout out to Futurama, one of the
He
most.
went down there to eat all the chocolate starfish that he found.
I'm going inside to get all this chocolate starfish I found. Those are poop.
Ah,
He could
man.
never drink out the chocolate river like Charlie was. Like he was just scooping like that. It just sears through
Yeah,
his
you know
fucking
what?
claws,
Think about that. Like washing his face must have been a real chore.
That kid
wiping
was.
his ass.
My
a real
God.
chore.
Well, right?
How did he masturbate without snipping the end of his dick?
He was definitely circumcised, that's for sure.
Well, he wasn't at the start. He did that later when he was
Right.
about 12.
He was 12.
Worm C just joined on TikTok. Worm C, brother, how you doing?
Body.
Wasn't that Worm C? Look, you
Hey,
know what?
Drop us a message, Worm C.
I bet when Worm C was a little kid, he looked a little bit like this guy, but a couple more digits.
Oh, shit.
Sort of looks like that. Worm C is.
Worm
You
C.
recognize this man?
He's on TikTok right now,
Oh,
so he
you
probably
can't
wouldn't
see
see
it.
what's going on the screen over here. But
That's my daddy.
Well, I'm gonna challenge him. Worm C, can you write a rap song about the Lobster Boy, please? Thank you.
yes, that'd be
Appreciate it.
great. Check it out. Go check it out on Twitch or YouTube, and you'll see what the Lobster Boy looks like. Come back with a rap.
And check out
Hey,
Worm
it's
C.
Tino.
He's
Tino's dropping in. Hey,
He's
you
a
go,
pretty
brother.
talented entertainer. He's a pretty funny guy. Check him out after this show. Now, if you leave now, fuck you then. What do we got? We got Tino. And we got Pilot Car. What's going on, buddy? And
Hi, cars, Uncle Eddie. How you going, Uncle Eddie?
yeah,
If anyone wants to leave a message, you can go to shotgun candy _ podcast on Instagram. Leave a message, which Juan's just done right this moment. I'm going to play that.
if Eddie's
here we go.
car wants to leave a message, I'd like
Hey,
to hear from that too.
All right, sweet. Here we go. I'm going to play that.
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Juanito in the building.
Juanito, what's going on?
Yo, what up, dog?
Circus Sideshow Freaks. So basically, the same podcast you do every week.
That's it.
Pretty
And
much.
as a matter of fact, the next person we've got is Juan Rivera that we're going to talk about. Here we go.
That is Juan Rivera. Juanito.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the next one we're talking about. Yeah, bring up that picture of Juan. We're gonna show how much of a freak he is.
Oh, wait, I found one. Hold on.
No, you know what's funny though? I can't remember what I was gonna say now.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Watch this.
What?
This picture of Juan that I found.
Go on, bring it up. You coming up now? Anyway, in the meantime, While
In the
we're
meantime,
going on,
what's
I'm
up?
going to talk about
What's up,
General
Tino?
Tom Thumb. Did you guys
Oh,
get
yeah,
anything
this
on General
guy.
Tom Thumb?
Yeah, little guy.
Yeah, little guy. So there's a picture of that too, AC. So
Lobster
if you
Boy, he
can't
didn't get
find
it. He was like, "What the fuck's a thumb?"
I got Tom Thumb.
Oh, shit.
We are a whole boy. We are a whole boy. If we combine our powers. How did you get those? That's what I wanted.
So I want to see a little picture of little Tom Thumb. I mean,
it's
General Tom Thumb.
General Tom.
This
Thumb,
must be
yeah.
where it all came from. That little Tom Thumb theory, right?
No, that's from literature from back in the day.
Yeah, but this was pretty old. This was from like 1847.
Yep.
Maybe it was him, right? So, all right, let's read it out. Or maybe even earlier. So, Charles Sherwood Stratton was born in 1838. He stopped growing when he was 6 months old. He then began to grow again slowly in 1847. By his 18th birthday, Stratton had reached a height of 2 feet, 8.5 inches. That's fuck all right.
That's the size of like a dog.
Yeah, that's little.
That's little, right? Yeah. So he began touring with P.T. Barnum. How do you say that? Barnum.
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 Sorry. As General Tom Thumb began at the age of 5, assuming fame and fortune that later allowed him a lavish lifestyle business partnership with Barnum. I think he used to order like 2 fucking Happy Meals when he used to go down to McDonald's because he was spoiling himself. Tom Thumb, he died in 1883.
Look,
by
he looks
choking
just
on a
like the
kid's
Cracker
toy.
Jack guy, but he looks like the
There
toy
he
you
is.
get out of the box.
He looks like Jiminy Cricket.
Look at him, man.
He's
He's
little
like
as
a living
fuck.
Disney
He's like,
character. Yeah.
I'm gonna lean on you, big man. I'll make all your dreams come true. Just wish it. Holy shit.
Yeah, so Tom Thumb died in 1883 of a stroke at age 45, 6 months after narrowly escaping a disastrous hotel fire in the Newhall House in Milwaukee that killed 71 people. He had reached a maximum height of 3 foot and weighed 71 pounds.
That's a really small dude.
71
man.
pounds. How much is that in kilos? Like 35. It's basically a child, size of a child.
Here's a
Yeah,
depiction of him.
it's like the size of an 8-year-old, man.
Here's a depiction of him.
I can't believe they got married. Look at them. How'd they find 2 other people that were just as small as him?
They were just other children.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
What was his parents like? Were they fucking small as well, or?
I don't know. Oh, wait, there was a picture of them. Look at them little guys. These are different people, though. That's not Tom Thumb, though.
Yeah, I don't think it's Tom Thumb.
Well, this is
Tom Thumb.
this is what his.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little guy back in the 1800s.
Damn.
And then this is the brochures that they would do, and then General Tom Thumb right here. It's just he got older and taller.
Oh.
So,
Yeah,
but
look at
imagine
him.
that. So he grew till 6 months, then stopped.
Oh, look at
So
that.
what was it? He grew, and when he was 6 months old, he stopped, and then he began to grow again.
Right.
Fucking like 9 years later, 8.5 years later, he started growing again.
Santino, hi. He says like old photos. That's awesome. Yeah, we definitely chose an oldie today to bring up some 1940s black and white shit.
You remember
Yeah.
Tino
Chucky
on
off the
stereo?
bed.
That's our buddy from down under.
What's up, dude?
That's Tino. Yeah, he's Tino from Geelong, around Geelong way.
Yeah.
But
we had all those clips about it, talking about the Capicolas with the whatever.
Capicolos, that's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a very small person. And if you guys want to see a small person like that nowadays, go watch American Horror Story Freak Show.
Is that the Indian woman?
Yeah, exactly.
The Indian lady. She's like the smallest person in history, I think. She's only like
Mon
2
Petit.
feet tall, man.
Right.
Hey, there's a whole show on that, I reckon. You know, there's a lot of deformities that come from India, right? I think with the huge population and probably like, you know, poor conditions of living and disease and things, people come out with all sorts of shit. That's a whole fucking show, I reckon.
You ever seen that little tiny guy that raps? And he dances and
Yeah,
shit? Like a little
I
tiny
have.
guy from India, man. He's crazy.
There's also a documentary with a little girl that was born with a huge head. It's basically encephalitis, right? She's got so much liquid in her brain that it's poor baby, right? Her like eyes are rolling in the back of her head.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, I couldn't make fun of that shit on a show.
Oh, no.
Actually.
No.
Yeah,
We're not doing that. But she sadly passed away. But there are those things. And then the girl born with 8 limbs was also from India, and they thought that she was the second coming of Vishnu. So
Yeah,
when
yeah,
they-
that's right. Because they thought all the arms and stuff, right? And but it's also like the place with like the highest fucking births and like octuplets and all sorts of shit just happens. It's crazy. I wouldn't mind delving into that one episode.
Yeah,
Probably a
it's
bit more of a
something-
serious one.
something's 1 in a million, and you have a billion. That's a lot.
Yeah,
Ain't
that's
there
right.
like
Exactly.
1 billion people in India, man.
Yeah. There must be. It's the I think the second or third highest population in the world in India.
crazy.
I think
imagine?
China's first, Indonesia's second, maybe India's third, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Little Bit. Is that his name? Little Bit, the rapper.
He's a little tiny Indian dude. He's like 2 feet tall, man. He's
a little bit, yo, little bit.
little bit.
So there was a part of the freak show, and somebody who had to work along with these folks that were, not able to fit into society very well. So they all had to work with someone called the showman, right? And so the showman was essentially a component to the freak show, right? His talent was the ability to recruit a person with an unusual disfigurement.
The freak pimp.
The freak corraller. We need some fresh freaks, and
Freak wrangler.
you send them out. Freak wrangler. Hi, freak wrangler. Reporting for duty. Y'all need freaks? That's Rock, man. Don't worry about it. I'll bring them freaks here.
Call JD's Freak Company.
Well, how many y'all need? How many y'all need? 10, 12? The ability to recruit a person with an unusual disfigurement, disability, or a talent and use them as an attraction. Talents being like sword swallowing, where you don't have an actual physical impalement, but you're doing some shit to your body, right? Something where like eating rocks, or there's a guy who like eats everything. He's like, what do you want
I
me to
saw
eat?
a guy eat an airplane once.
What? A whole airplane?
A guy ate a whole airplane, yeah.
Damn.
He ate a whole airplane.
He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
he did.
aeroplane.
What the
Aeroplane.
He cut it up into pieces and ate the whole fucking thing. Yeah,
fucking hungry motherfucker?
Taking a while, so
I know.
he needed a showman.
I was like, don't they have a McDonald's where you live?
Just eat that like the rest of us and die.
I was born at the airport, man. What do you want me to do? I get hungry when I...
So
around
this,
anything.
Thought it would make his name take off.
I thought this was going to take off.
He was trying to get high.
Oh man, we're doing airport punch right now. It's only like
It wasn't. He thought Red Bull would give you wings until he ate that.
Well, we got some voice messages. If AC.
We do have a
You wanna
couple. We've
finish that
got
thought, AC? Before we go into it.
yeah. No, I was going to figure this just to finish the thing with the showman, right? So a showman would often have an alter ego or a stage persona that he became in his public identity. So the audience would recognize him time over time, town over town, wherever these circuses would go. And then the showman were rarely allowed their freaks to be seen before the show. So like the whole, what happened? But
Sorry, no. Legend said I heard that guy got terminal cancer.
wow.
Oh, that's a good one, man. That's a
Nothing
fucking
makes me
best.
laugh more than airport humor, man. That was good. That was great.
My man,
He said terminal cancer.
right? It took me a whole, because I'm stupid as fuck, so it took me 2 whole seconds, and I was like, you can mind terminal. You would have done something with a gate. Not the gatekeeper of my
Oh,
terminal
shit.
cancer.
Sorry to cut you off there, AC, man. I
That's
couldn't
why
help
they call them
laughing.
legends, man. That's what they call them.
Cut me off anytime for a joke.
That
That
shit was perfect, man. Holy hell.
All right, well, we've got a couple of messages. Let's not come on ahead here. We got
strange
we
enough,
got
the showmen were rarely allowed their freaks to be seen right prior to the show, because if not, they would ruin the whole thing. So
Yeah,
if they
people
were
wouldn't pay
seen
money.
before, they have to keep them more corralled behind a fucking blanket. So sorry, go ahead, Rock.
Yeah.
No,
Look
that's it.
at
Yeah,
him, but we'll have to
we
kill
got
him.
lost in that thought. All right. Here's Tino.
Terminal cancer.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Tino.
What up?
Anyone seen that little dolphin slut lately? Yeah, King, you know about the dolphin slut, don't you? How she proposed to me live on video, and she was like,
All right, we don't care about that on this live, man. But thank you very much.
Well, we are talking about freaks. I mean, come on.
What kind of freak we talking about, baby? You know what I'm saying?
That's for a private conversation, Tino. All right,
Well,
here we
Tino,
go.
you
We've
know,
got Juanito. And
They
say
got
again.
she probably got a really tight blowhole. I'm just saying.
He's got spicy.
All right. I don't know how many. I think it's just one. Here we go. It's one.
Love you, Tino, man.
You guys talking about something that started growing and stopped real quickly. I don't know what you're talking about Elvis's penis for.
Yeah.
It's in the Bible.
It's still growing though.
Legend says it's still growing. Legend
So
says.
not.
So you basically have this traveling freak corralling business where you're picking up different freaks from different places. Maybe you're in touch. There's a network. I'm sure there was a network like, hey, I just had a daughter and she's got 8 legs. You better want to go pick her up. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be like, did you hear about the
Bring 3 friends.
bring a basket or something like a wheelbarrow. You're gonna need to take her out, right?
Well, I'm thinking 8 legs. Got to be at least 7. The JJs, right?
Oh yeah. Wow.
Or 4 at least. 8 legs is going to be at least 4.
4.
Well, there's two between each. Right? I mean, 1 between each, right?
One between each set.
Depends how you like it.
I sent a picture over to the to the Telegram. About
What of a J's? Bring it up.
Are you packing right now?
No, it was a four-legged girl. One of the first ones there.
4-leggers, so two vages.
Sent 2
There's
pictures over
just
to
2
the
pussies.
Telegram.
There's 4 legs and there's 2 bits
No,
of fucking puss.
Take a look, man. Look at my picture.
Oh my
I
gosh.
even numbered
Where are you
it for
sending it? Where are you sending it?
sent
Put it
it
up on the screen.
Telegram.
Can we put it on the screen? No.
I don't know.
Let me check
I
this
sent
out.
it to the Telegram.
Oh,
media
okay.
page.
You
Oh
need
yeah,
that.
hang on.
The Shotgun Candy media page.
So here we go. So we got
See what I mean?
Yeah. Can you bring that up, AC at all? Can you,
what am I bringing up?
you bring it up if you go to the Shotgun Candy
The media.
our media page. Then there's now I get what you were saying when you did that. There's one with some numbers and some fingers pointing.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. See, I was just.
Yeah.
I'm asking.
You're right. Allow me a moment.
So now, if you double that, there's got to be 7, right?
Right. So what I can do is I can go like this. We can share a window called Telegram. I can do the entire screen.
I'm just thinking of how many close friends do I need to bring on a date. That's what I was asking. With that picture there.
All right,
There you go.
I don't think I'm making it any bigger. But
Enlarge that picture. Click on the picture.
If you
it
just
should
click
bring
on the
whole
picture
screen,
itself, double click on the picture.
I did. Is it bigger?
right? No.
No.
So
That's okay.
yeah. Wait.
That's okay.
I can make the actual thing bigger. Does that move the needle? No. Okay.
Just
It's okay.
you
Keep
can-
talking. I'll bring it
You
back.
can't full screen the picture.
That's okay.
I did. When I full screen the picture, it doesn't do that. So it's all
It
good.
doesn't
I'll
matter.
bring it up
It
another
doesn't
way.
matter.
Now
Cool,
it's
so-
anticlimactic.
I was. I
Yeah.
mean, put me on the spot there. He's like, "Can you do this thing that right now?"
I'll
Like,
tell you what I'll do. I'll read a bit of information about this 4-legged lady called Myrtle Corbin. Is it Corbin? That's her name.
Myrtle Corbin.
Myrtle Corbin, known as the 4-legged girl from Texas, was born with a severe congenital deformity of conjoined twinning that caused
Congenital.
caused
See what I mean?
her to have 2 separate pelvises and a smaller set of inner legs that she was able to move. She was able to move them all.
Yeah.
Holy shit! That's
Crazy.
great. Dude, like she sits on the chair like that, and the little ones just swing.
She could
That's
just do her
fucking
own
sweet.
potato sack race and win every fucking time.
True.
They
Just sack up the
fucking-
middle pair and run.
I can't believe they moved. Wow, that's great. So
What'd you think?
when she was just a month old, her father began showing her to curious neighbors for a dime. The sick fuck.
Look at this.
What a nasty bastard. Hey,
Hey, you want to see my daughter's legs?
I'll bet you 10 cents my daughter's a freak.
How many legs your daughter's got?
I'll show you her second pussy for a dime.
Jeez.
You want
God.
to see the third one? That's $1. That one's a good one.
She got 4 assholes too for 4 quarters.
We can do the
So,
whole. We have a package deal.
So eventually she attracted the attention of P.T. Barnum and
There-
began performing when she was 13. By the
I'm
time
starting to
she was
think P.T.
18.
Barnum was a wacko.
Yeah, he was, man. Oh, he's getting off on all sorts of fucking dirty freaks. He's really just a sicko that was fucking feeding his own fetishes, wasn't he? I think
I
actually
think
he's related to Dave. I think
Bearded
he really
women
is
and-
Oh my
related to I Am Dave. I'm going to play that message in a second. But by the time she was 18, she had made enough money to retire. She went on to marry and had 5 children. It is said
Yeah.
that 3 were born through one orifice and 2 from the other.
No. You
Yes,
just made that
that's
up.
what it says here.
You just
No,
made
no,
that
no.
up.
The third one
No,
was
no.
empty.
I'll read that again. It says she went on to marry and had 5 children. It said that 3 were born from one orifice and 2 from the other.
So the other's
Honestly.
kind of like a half brother.
Oh,
Wait,
my.
the father was like, "Wait a minute, I was in that one. Who was in
gotta
that
bring it-
one?"
You know, I
You
tell you
think
what,
he did
AC,
it in-
just Google
No,
a picture of her. It'll come up on Google if you share. If you
You can,
do
yeah,
a
you
share
can
screen
actually
on
find
that.
her wedding picture on there, Rock. She's got a wedding picture. She looks pretty good though. I mean, except
was
for
her
I'm
name?
not,
four shoes.
What was her name?
her name is
Twatty.
four-legged lady Myrtle Corbin.
Myrtle Corbin.
Myrtle
Yeah, you
Corbin.
can find her wedding
Myrtle
pictures. I think she
Corbin.
got married in like the 40s or 50s or something. But you know, I'm thinking like you said, one came out of the one. Now did everything link up inside? Because
Oh,
the
no.
dude was like,
I don't know. I wonder if you entered the penile one, if the baby came out in the same one or the other one. Was
That's
it
what
one
I'm
vag
thinking.
that got pregnant or the other? Like, I wonder what happens there.
Did the guy switch every other night? He's like, you know what? I want the left one tonight.
Oh, I want
Yes,
the
Rock, and in other news, all orifices are closed for repair.
Have to spackle that up a little bit, you know. Just get some.
I wonder if one vag was pregnant and the husband had sex with the other, if it felt like he was cheating on her.
Do you think vages get pregnant?
Do you think?
Well, her womb. Well, yeah, it's a confusing question, isn't it?
Well, that's where it starts.
The guy's
I mean,
the guy's lucky. He got a 2-for-1. He got a fucking 2-for-1.
yeah, but what if the one just laid there, and the other one was real wild?
Yeah, and I'm also a lesbian, so guess what?
Yeah, that would
We're
suck.
both lesbians now, and sorry. But-
One vag was just a vegan, the other one wasn't.
Oh
all right,
man,
so
yeah.
Josephine Myrtle, right? Not right. It was Josephine.
No. It's Myrtle, Myrtle.
Myrtle Corbin.
Yeah. Josephine Myrtle.
Corbin.
Yeah.
Oh, Josephine. Yeah. Well, Texas, a lot of people go by the middle names down south, man.
Oh,
Okay.
what? So okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'll do one better for you. So we're gonna bring up something a little bit better than this, and we're gonna bring up, bam, and we're gonna go to a little video.
There
Video.
she is.
All right, yeah, I want to see this.
Imagine going shoe
I
shopping
wanna
with
see
that
the-
broad, though.
I want to see.
You okay?
Would take forever.
Well, two of the shoes would be fine. They'd never outgrow them. They'd never get fucking worn out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this, I mean, her socks would be good.
Socks as
Did she
well.
also have like a club? Like one of the 8 feet is also happened to be fucking clubbed. Like she's very bow-legged too.
8
one-
feet or 4? Is she on a fucking
four.
octopusy now?
The
Well,
right one just kept looking over, like, what the hell is that?
And why does it? It just juts out. It looks like she's giving birth to a toddler, or like a
Or she's got a half a kid sitting on her lap.
right. Exactly.
Yeah,
It's like-
this is what makes me wonder: is that a dead twin fetus that's there, or she fucking grew her own legs there? What's going on there?
Yeah,
Wait, you see,
Can we
now,
give
you
that a
said there
breakdown?
you said there was 2 orifices. Is there one between?
Ooh,
I
I
mean,
don't
'cause-
know. Maybe it would be
No.
ideal if one was on top of the other, right? One was in front of the ball, behind the other one,
No,
not
you
from
get
the sides.
No,
Nah.
you put the 2 skinny legs up in the air, and there's one between there, and then you get the other one. So the one would be
I
like.
love Texas. I
Put the 2 skinny legs behind the nipples and the other legs behind the ears.
Now here's a real question though: is it right, left, or is it right, left, left? You know what I mean?
Right, up, down starts left. So like,
Well,
yeah,
look, I mean, you can't tell by
She
them
fe-
old timey shoes because they just went both ways. But like, you see the right leg and the left leg. The ones in between, is it
Those are
is
fucked
it
up,
another
too.
right next to it, or is they in line too? You know what I mean?
Does she? Oh, I see what you mean. Is she born with 3 right legs?
Well, no, I'm thinking a right and a left next to a right and a left, or is it a right and left between a right?
It looks like they're all left.
It looks like they don't do shit.
They're all fucking the same
The
way.
one, the
It
one
looks
on
like
the
they-
right is trying to leave. That's for sure.
Tiffany says there's a lady that has 2 gays who on the internet famous because of her husband.
I'm thinking she'd be a hell of a gymnast, man. Imagine.
We're gonna take a look at this real quick.
You think when she ran a race, like she won twice if she came in first?
she ran the race, and when she stops, the middle legs just kept kicking and kicking. I want to see this.
I would like to see her like do Muay Thai. You know, she could do jump kicks without even leaving the ground. It'd be amazing. Where's that music coming from?
That's from the video. It's a
It's
video
from the
playing.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a little weird. Oh, look
Oh,
at that!
there you go. There you go. Stop. Pause.
Wow. So where's the 2? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to see the fucking octopusy.
That
Look
looks
at,
like
they look like dead bird legs though.
They do exactly. Are they roostered out? Are they like goat legs?
I wonder,
They look mummified, yeah.
you know when the doctor goes to check your reflexes at the doctor and he hits you in the knee with the hammer?
Like 15 things come at you.
He's got to get a nurse to come in and help him. Help me out, nurse. We've got 4 of them here.
Holy shit. Hold it down.
She would have been great at crushing grapes for wine.
We're going to hire you as National Grape Stomper. We'll call you now the Texas Grape Stomper. Josephine Myrtle Corbin. Old Texas Grape.
I'm just wondering how if she ever went skiing or.
It's kind of like a snowmobile, you know, have the 2 smaller skis up front. They they layer down like a table.
You think when she ran across the room, it sounded like a horse galloping?
You got to get that weight up, mommy. I want to go. There.
Oh, look at the little ones, though, man.
The funny thing is, the little ones look like they're nice and polished, and the outside ones just look deformed.
Yeah,
the left one's all right.
The deformed ones instead of the little deformed ones.
One of the inside ones is completely facing the other way.
The right one looks like it's trying to scratch itself.
Paul Votto says it would cost her twice as much to go skiing.
That's what I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking that.
Ice skating would be a nightmare. It's just like 4 knives attached to her.
Let's not forget bowling. That's when you have to hide the shoes.
I want to see her do roller disco. That'd be badass.
Yeah. But tabling, she would excel at.
I bet the bitch can't jump hurdles to save her life.
Right. She can't. She can't. She's always perpetually giving birth to a 5-year-old.
Yeah, that's terrible. So I'm just curious. You know, where are the both of them? You said one orifice and the other.
Hey, I'll read you something.
How many buttholes does she have? Imagine take a shit.
You're obsessed with her butthole. Hold on a second.
Well,
she had 2 separate pelvises side by side from the waist down. 2 separate pelvises should tell you how many vagines.
Okay, so that's right, left.
So that's 2 assholes and 2 vages.
That's definitely 2 assholes. Yeah. So as a result,
her husband's just like fucking freak. Get your freak on.
Her husband was
like, it's like the How Was Your Day show.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Love you, Dave. Love you, Sam.
We're not kidding. Also, each of her smaller inner legs was paired with one of her outer legs. So that answers your question.
There's the answer I was looking for.
I told you.
Right. So that they were all a matching pair, matching sets.
So then that's where the 2 orifices were. That answers my questions. It wasn't 3. It was 2. Because I'm looking at it and thinking there's 3 in between.
Yeah, no, just two pelvises would tie it up, right? 2 pelvises.
Let's have a conversation with this woman. Paul Votto says 1 butthole and a vag for work and the other one's for your husband. I'm saving my second set for my husband. You can fuck the shit out of the other. That's what it's for.
Well, I'm just thinking, I'm thinking her and Lobster Boy would make a perfect couple.
I'm telling you.
One in the pink, one in the stink. One more in the pink, one more in the stink.
One in the pink, one in the stink, and then the same thing again.
Yeah. And then repeat.
Everybody's equipped to pleasure everyone in Circus Town.
Well, he can carry her like 2 6-packs.
Yep. Walking in the party.
Fucking Lobster Man couldn't even carry buckets. Could he?
Can't do shit, dude. So let's see. Let's continue with this poor girl. Look at her right foot, man. They couldn't give her a fucking working one.
She got a gimpy arm too, or is that just me?
I don't know.
There you go. There's a nude photo of her. Can you make that screen bigger? No, you can't. Can you?
That's not a photo, man. That's a drawing.
Brought down from heaven.
Well, there you go. She's actually got fucking. Oh, hang on. See, she's got the 2 legs in the middle, right? That looks like there'd be a center vag and then maybe another vag on the outside, but they're actually on either side of the little legs.
That's kind of weird, though. Imagine holding up one normal leg and then one little tiny one.
2 people fused together, and their tiny inner legs are together. Like I try to explain that to somebody. Yeah, dude, look, It's 4 legs, 2 in the middle or little, 2 in the outside, but that one's fucked up.
It's not like that though. It's not a set of big legs and a little set in the middle.
Right.
It's one big leg and a little leg, followed by another little leg and a big leg.
Yeah,
They're
it's
the two
two-
separate sets.
It's 2 mismatched pairs.
Yeah, 2 mismatched pairs.
What kind of
Correct.
syphilitic bullshit is this? All right.
I'd be a little selfish and wanted an extra titty to go along with that as well. Look at that.
They're like, why don't I have 3 tits?
Does she got
Yeah.
2 belly buttons? That's weird.
Yeah, 2 pelvises.
That's now we're getting freaky.
A year later, a journal published that she nurses healthily and was thriving well. Everybody was like, God damn it. The chick with the baby with the 4 legs fucking made it. And my perfectly good son died of dysentery.
Yeah.
Doctors deciding that it was just an anomaly. After all, Josephine's parents had 7 other children whom had none of these issues. And
I heard her one brother had 3
7.
legs.
she looks like she had a wonderful upbringing because she looks very lively and she has a lot of like life and color in her face.
She got married too,
She
man.
looks
You
yeah, she
you gotta
did.
skip forward to
a
see
four-legged
her,
girl.
Here we go. Come
wedding
see
picture.
Josephine Myrtle Corbin, the greatest 4-legged. Look, she crosses them both like I'm chilling, leaning up against the fucking like, yo, what up?
I want to know if you want to join the freak circus. Come in, sit down. She just cross.
Cross,
And
yeah,
then
They say
crosses
sit
them
down
again.
and she pulls
Like
up
double
2
cross.
chairs.
like the Rockettes. It goes in a wave. When she was 13, her father showed her interest, Rock said when she was 13. When she was what 13, her father showed her interested neighbors and changed
When her 13, her father started showing her vag for a dime. Yeah.
money making potential, and he was like rubbing his hands together, like someone paid me to exploit my child. Say no more, fam. Let's
You
continue
think
to
you
do that.
can do those high kicks up in the air? She's like, I can.
Like eating seeds, just do it again. But
Oh,
then
she's hula hooping. I'd paid money to see that.
he gave her the moniker the 4-legged girl from Tennessee and printed promotional brochures and placed advertising in newspapers inviting people to come see her. So this was now a marketing campaign that's off the charts. She's doing tricks. I doubt that those 4 legs work that well. She reminds me of a tarantula.
Half a tarantula.
The pamphlets described her as a girl with a gentle disposition, so she wasn't a fucking raving monster. And
Well, how you gonna have an attitude when you got all that going on? I guess you can kick ass twice as much as anybody, so you might as well get the attitude.
bitch, what you mad about? You got legs for days.
Yeah. She never fell down ever in her life.
Never. She's like you can spin her like a top. She ain't going nowhere.
She was
Once she went to a
stable as
dress-up party at the table.
We're going to this party. We think you'd be perfect.
Yeah.
I'm going as a lampshade. So
She put a tail on. She went as a donkey.
yeah, the donkey girl from Tennessee.
He always says that to me.
He always says it. She was a huge hit at the Sideshow. I bet. Everybody was like, "Oh,
And you know what every guy thought?
Paul Barlow
when
said,
they walked in
"How
there?
tight do you want it?" And he said, "I like a titty in the back, for slow dancing." Oh shit!
No.
Fuck.
come on." So sorry. She was a huge hit.
Oh shit! Juanito's got a message here.
Oh,
I've got to play that. Oh, how
Yeah.
old is that? Sorry, hang on. Here we go.
Oh.
I don't know how old it is. Here we go.
oh my
Billy
god.
Rock like eat a whole dingo once. I think that's pretty more impressive than eating an airplane. To be honest.
That must have been old. Sorry, man. I only saw
That's
that
an old
now.
one, man. Yeah.
So instead of bringing the curious onlookers to her, she eventually began traveling around the country. So
She got
This
there
is-
twice as fast as everybody else, though. She had to
right,
get
she
there.
was like, she's like, I'll race you.
That's,
And
Well, she saved a ton on gas because she had those Flintstone cars. And she used to just use the center legs just to push.
Exactly.
well, she had a tandem bike, but she rode it by herself.
I know. I was searching so deep for another one. While you're talking, and son of a bitch.
Fuck.
I'll call the authorities on you. I can't. Call the fucking. I can't do that. I can't decimate the show in the middle of the show. I'll be on the floor.
We've got so many more freaks to go, by the way.
So many that one day I'm sure there's going to be a part 2 and a 3.
Oh, shit, man, that's funny.
Guys, we just roasted 2 freaks and it's like an hour and a half. Like Lobster Boy, this chick. All right, so Josephine was able to earn up to $450 each week. That's
Holy
what I
shit.
made like
Fuck, back then?
4 years ago.
That's like 40
like,
grand.
hang on, what years are we talking? In the fucking 1800? No. What? No, what
No
year are we
wonder she
talking?
got married.
Actually, what year was this?
It was
I
looks
don't
like
know.
We don't know. Fuck it,
looks
we
like
never
late
looked at that.
1800s by
No,
the
it's
close.
turn of the century. It's a broad stroke that makes you sound.
Holy shit, $450 a week back then? That's a fucking fortune, man.
You're talking about pre-tax, like pre-fed, and I'm getting $450 clean under the table from PT Barnum. Dude, you can totally do both my badges. You can do both my badges for that.
Yeah, honestly, that must have been like fucking like 50 grand a week or something.
Well, you can calculate that, right? Find out what year
How?
it was.
Yeah.
You find out
Let's
what
just
year
say
it was
10 of
and
the
then
century. Say the. Oh, can we do a quick?
Just
go?
say,
I'll
just say
find out.
1910 or something. Just make it something up.
Well,
dollars was-
1910. Go.
Yeah.
Make something up.
Hey, it doesn't really
1910.
matter.
How do we
don't
find
speak
out?
any facts on this show. That's
Uh,
not back then, especially as a
Yeah.
woman. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly,
man.
especially as a woman. Women didn't have all the rights back then like they do now, you know, and they were just fucking. They just lucky to even have work, right?
Look at the chair she's sitting on, though.
1880.
1880.
She is
all
the
right.
chair.
Yeah.
She was born in 1868.
Stable Mabel. That's what I would
Holy
call her.
That's 1868. We're
1868.
talking fucking 1880s then.
Yeah. Somebody who's smarter than us, go use that calculator for what's
Yeah.
450.
Somebody find out what
translated to
$450 was worth in 1880. What
Hey,
that would
Siri.
be equivalent to today. That would be
This
great.
four-legged bitch rich. I need to know how much money it was.
Hey Siri, find a four-legged bitch. Tell me how much she used to earn back then
Back
in the 1880s.
Yeah. Siri, wrap your mind around 1880 as an AI. Now go there. Tell me information. So Myrtle was apparently a badass because she was rich, right? And she went around and she met the
Badass.
shyster of all shysters, the guy who looks like literally a mad scientist crossed
Look at
with
that. It's, Paul Votto says that's $13,066.
a week.
I don't know, I can't tell if he's joking or if he's serious.
No, he's right because he was alive then.
Yeah.
So, so Barnum heard about her and hired her. Have you heard about the four-legged girl? She's incredible. She has 2 brothers, and you should hire her. Whom she worked for 4 years, so she made a lot of money with PT Barnum.
She should have got sponsored by a tampon company, man.
Sponsored by Coppertone. Coppertone.
Sponsored by Ladies Adult Diapers or whatever they call them. What do they call them things?
Adult
Sanitary
napkins.
napkins.
Sapatera napkins.
She fell in love with a
sanitary
doctor
Oh,
named
of course.
Clinton Bicknell. Once she turned 19, the pair got married and soon started having children together.
Would you
Paul Votto
be?
said, "Look, take $450 right now a week. That's
be my
$13,066 a week." Yeah.
Dude, she makes more than him. He's a doctor. He's like, will you be my wife? I'll let you go around the country.
He's a.
Damn.
How do if he's a doctor checking her out? How does he go home and complain about the people he sees to her?
Ugh,
You should have
you'll
seen
never-
this person I had in here earlier. She
I
only
mean,
had
she doesn't
one
have 4
vagina.
legs, but she's fucking stupid.
Yeah. You know when she went to the OBGYN, the dude was like, ka-ching, ka-ching.
I'm gonna have to charge your insurance double, Myrtle.
Is it a double visit?
Her face here is very, very sad. Like she's seen shit, like weathered. Like, what are you
Twice,
gonna show
every
me?
day, all day.
I have baby legs inside of bigger legs. What the fuck do you want, cameraman?
You think she pooed out of 2 buttholes?
They never used to smile back then in those photos. They didn't even used to smile in the fucking 60s and 70s, really. They used to just be straight faced. So I don't know if I'd take it as unhappy. Or they never. One day someone said, how about smiling for the photo? And they looked happy all of a sudden.
Well, you
And-
know why they didn't smile, really? Honestly, is because it took so long to expose the photo that they couldn't hold the smile for that long, and they didn't want that zombie face like when people move their face. They had to
Right.
stand still.
2 weeks
For
when
those
that's
minutes.
That's a good observation, Elvis. Yeah, that's probably true.
the shuttle speed, the shutter speed.
One for pooping, one for work. That's what Paul Votto says.
One's for working, one's for vacation, one's for working.
Would have been long exposure pick then. Yeah, you're right. So so Tiffy said the same thing as you, King.
Yeah. So they didn't smile, but they couldn't hold it. Yeah, that's why everybody looked like they were like already dead in the photos.
Yeah,
crazy.
No, close to it.
That's a good point there. If you had to poop, and let's say she was like, "Oh, gotta go," and she's like going, and then is your second bolt hole just to the right? And then would you get shit on the right side of your toilet?
Did your toilet need to be configured? Or are you sitting sideways on the bowl to catch both assholes?
Like a love seat? Like a love seat?
If you're camping, you got to dig 2 holes right next to each other.
These are my shitting holes.
This is for number 1s. This is for number 2s. This is for number 3s, and this is for number 4s.
These are for number 17s. If y'all don't know what 17s are, y'all can't afford it.
I'm just thinking, man, that's got to be crazy. Like these are questions we need answered.
Exhume this bitch. Exhume her from the ground. I need answers.
Well, did you know?
Like
a fact I heard.
Right.
A woman can piss further backwards than a guy can forwards.
Bullshit.
And this chick particularly, that's a fact. Yeah, this woman particularly could piss further backwards and sideways than a guy could forwards.
I'm gonna believe you for now, but I'm gonna put a pin in that.
And I'm gonna. Yeah, no, I'm not making shit up for a joke. Well,
every girl I meet, can you do the?
I want to make a joke, but no, that's a fact I heard from the internet.
Damn.
Actually, look it up.
And everything on the internet's true.
Yeah, says Abraham Lincoln.
I can pee far as shit, so I hope that she's just very strong Kegel muscles. All right, so we got the next phase of this woman's horrific life. For 5 years, she had thousands of sometimes.
Poor bitch.
And we just making $450 a week. Oh,
hey, the whole man, 13,000 a week. The whole world could laugh.
Oh
at
no,
me for all I care.
And the whole world will suck a dick right now. When 1915 rolled around, she had just enough money to finally leave the industry behind. Kind of like stripping.
Tiffy and I are going to have a pissing competition.
Yeah, she's going to try it now. She's out in the yard right now.
She's trying. Like I'll show rock.
Measure it for us.
Yeah, set up little pie plate targets in the yard and see which ones you can hit down. How far?
All you hear is, from the side of the house, all you hear is, pa-chung, pa-chung. He's like, fucking bullet him, like right dead center. Pa-chung.
Or just get up on one knee and spin like one of them golf course watering things.
All right, so here we have a picture of the elephant girl, the newest and strangest and most sensational.
Yeah, so did she take over the 4-legged woman? Did she?
I mean, I would be more interested in an elephant nose now that 4-legged girl's fucking old shit. She's been around forever.
But she had 2 pussies, man. It's better than a long-nosed dick on your face.
But if I have to stare at her face, man, to hit 2, I only have 1 penis, and she's not pretty. So, finally, when this chick had enough money in her suitcase, right? She's like, I got my $450 this week.
Well, if you put her,
just pause that for a tick. Pause that for a second. We've got a message from Tiffy. Here we go. She probably just tried it. We know the answer. Here we go.
Oh, geez. Here we go.
I'm just like hiding in the grass in the backyard, and I'm like, neighbors, mind your business. It's for science. Rocksteady needs to know.
What are you doing? It's for Rocksteady. He's in Australia.
It's for a podcast.
It's for a...
That's what she says as they put the cuffs on her.
Yeah, it's for a podcast. That was indecent.
What are the charges?
No, I swear, it's for a podcast. They're talking about women with 4 legs and elephant dicks on their nose and a little guy. I swear.
None of that would. She'd be in the insane asylum instantly.
Oh, like, just go ahead and put this. Why does this jacket have such long sleeves?
Why do these jeans have 4 legs?
Right, and two holes to open up.
Yeah, I'm thinking skirts and dresses forever for this brother.
For sure. Big ass tennis skirts and spandex.
What did Paul Votto say?
Now, you know, there was another woman who was born with the same kind of thing later on, because I think it was like the 1950s, and she got married with
she hot?
4 legs.
Paul Votto, you want to read that out there, AC?
Let's see. Paul Votto, the actor, says, I like to give myself a fruit basket, quote unquote, where I shove my cock and balls back between my legs. Let's see who can piss farther now, ladies. Holy
I just got the visual on that, man. Oh shit,
Oh,
my
man.
battery's running out.
50 says,
Your
why?
battery's running out.
That's
That's
Yeah, that's crazy. How long we been on?
Not long enough,
15 or 20? Not long enough, yeah.
Oh,
This
man.
is the worst part of my day when I start getting the Sunday scaries. That's when the Shotgun Candy live cast or whatever we do comes to an end because it's the longest time before Shotgun Candy again.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep going here.
I'll keep going.
Yeah, do you need to get a charger, or what are you gonna do there, King?
I could get one, but I'm gonna miss all the jokes, man.
Or how long?
All right, let me go
We can
grab it
hold-
just in
we-
case we go a little long because I'm having fun.
Yeah, I think
Hold on,
so.
I'll be right
It's a
back.
good idea. We'll read up a couple of messages and stuff.
Did Dive
Take
Skin
me to the nut house, Crazy Sheila. Projectile peas over the neighbors, over the neighborhood. Yeah,
You get so good at it.
We'll appreciate you doing it for. It's all for science, you know. So
We're scientists.
Yeah.
Pea scientists. And I love to study your pee.
just be careful when you're doing it.
Like special turbo pee, or like maybe your vaginal walls are very, very muscular where you can like, you know.
Squirter. So she died when, like, I missed the death part. Was this the death part just now?
Yeah, so this is the death part just now. We can go back a little bit.
Okay. I didn't see that. That's
died-
okay though.
Died of a skin infection. And
Oh, she died of a skin infection.
Yeah, kind of unceremoniously, so it wasn't even about
Was it on the legs by any chance?
let's find out. So she did at this point she left the industry behind, and then in 1928 she succumbed to step top. Hold on one second. No word has beat me ever. Streptococcal skin infection and died.
Topical.
Streptococcal skin infection and died. While antibiotics made the condition curable now, there was no such medication accessible in the 1920s. So she was a byproduct. Her death was a byproduct of not living in advanced enough medical times where they would have cut that shit somehow, maybe tucked it into her or something, just to kind of make, maybe get her in a wheelchair, like allow this woman to get around. And then on top of everything, she gets something that could be easily done away with now, and she gets a shit end of the stick again. Not to mention the club foot that was the Bigfoot. That's really bothering me. It really bothers me that the only feet that could work are the ones that are fucked. My God, get a break. What kind of sadistic God would make this?
But she still had 5 children. You know what I mean? Like,
lucky her.
Just goes to show a woman can always get laid if she wants, right?
It's
if
true.
she wants to get laid, she will get laid. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Especially if she's making that sort of fucking money.
Just raise your hand. I make $13,000 a week, and I have 2 pussies, 4 legs, 2 pelvises, 2 tits,
2 assholes.
2 assholes. Come do me. Fucking do me. I'm ready to do it. So, and then we go on to her headstone where we were before, and this is where poor Myrtle rests. Miss Bicknell. Later that
2
year,
headstones? No.
yeah, one for each.
One for each pussy.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. We have to. This is going to need 2 headstones. Why? We bury per pussy. So she had 2.
Out of honor for her, we actually went over this story twice as well.
Yeah. Oh, we came back. It was so awesome. I mean, we harped on it forever, which I love. Oh, but thank you. Thank you so much.
Nice.
I've
All
laughed
right, well,
this episode so much.
What's that?
I laughed so much in this episode. I've laughed a ton.
Oh, it's good. It's been good. It's been fun so far. We still got, let's say we'll go another 20 minutes, huh?
Sure.
I know we're going to try the 90, but we're on a bit of a roll here, I think. So
Can't put a time limit on.
Can't put time limit on some comedy. That's right. Sometimes.
Well,
so
we did talk about the most popular ones, like top 3, right? But we do have this other person that is a little bit less.
Did we just lose the king there?
Yeah, we did. I'm not sure.
You got to keep an eye out when he comes back there, I guess. Unless his phone actually died there.
I was on the video page playing the video. So yeah, we have a couple more people if we do have some more time that pretty fucking strange. So you let me know.
Yeah, I've got too many good ones. Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely revisit this because
let us know in the chat
about
part 2. If we do a part 2, we have a couple of different ones we're gonna do, like sexual deviance, hoarding. We did a hoarding episode. That was incredible. I like to bring the visual aspect of hoarding, to show you exactly what's kind of squalor people live in. So lots of stuff we're gonna revisit.
Absolutely. I don't know if we wait for the king to come back before we roll the next one off, or should we read through it? If you wouldn't mind, probably bringing up the photo of this guy. Have you got one that you want to say at the moment, though?
What's the photo of the guy you want?
Wang, the human unicorn.
That's the next one I was going to put up. So,
well, there you go.
That's number
Wang.
Wang Chung.
Says, does Australia have much of a history in regards to freak shows? I don't know. Actually, it looks like these freak shows these freaks have been from all over the world way back when, right? Like 100 years ago and things like that. So I never saw any Aussies come up or anything like that, because they'll pick like one from Siam or one from Poland and just different parts of the world. So they're kind of rare,
Right. But I mean, I feel like no country would be like, people are down to exploit other people at a drop of a hat. I no longer have any faith that there's a whole lot of like, most people would be like, yes, let's exploit some disabled people, And I say exploit a lot, but I mean, this is also work for them. It's just demeaning. Like, I feel bad that this is the only work that they can get. Like, they can't work at, a general store with a unicorn. Like, who are, go see the unicorn at the store. Like,
plus time's gone on. They're all dead now. So it's okay to like make jokes about them, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
over 100 years old. If it was just recent, it's a little touchy still, but this guy's, it's a black and white photo.
It's a black and white photo. And this guy is different because this dude,
he's got a unicorn head. Did you have like a little I don't know where you got that video from, but that was pretty good before.
Yeah, that was. So hold on, let me get back here. Oh, there he is. Good. So I put it right next to that. Okay. So let's talk about the human unicorn. So Wang the human unicorn never actually performed in a freak show. He was found in Manchuria, kind of like what Rock was saying about all over the world, kind of wrangling. It's like, hey, almost like a Marvel. Hey, I got another mutant. Come get him. Like, what the fuck? He was found in Manchuria and by an ambitious banker who snapped a photo in 1930. The 13-inch horn growing in the back of his head was rather unique. And the photo was sent to Robert Ripley from Ripley's Believe It or Not, who offered money to exhibit Wang in his auditorium. Auditorium spelled ODD, right?
Yeah, auditorium. I thought that was funny when I read that. I was like, what's an auditorium? Is it still an auditorium?
A little play on words.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that's weird. Don't know where that guy would.
What's it made out of? It looks like that
fingernail.
You know, when you see those people, like the people that grow their nails really long and it starts to get thick and twisted and it has ripples in it and stuff. That's what it looks like. The same sort of shit there.
So this guy's never slept on his back. This guy's never slept on his back, not once.
Or maybe he just hangs from the wall when he sleeps.
Right. He just puts himself up like a cane when you come home from. Hanging from the back of a coat rack, like, time to go.
Hangs himself like a towel.
Yeah. Why don't you just go to bed? Go rack.
He's fuck good.
Yeah.
Splitting headache today, eh? Right. Yeah.
It must be that fucking huge 13-inch stick coming out of like your head. Like
unicock growing out the back of your fucking skull.
There you go. I knew it was gonna go sexual and phallic, and I'm sure somebody put that somewhere. I'm sure of it.
It's got a little curl on the end of it too.
Yeah, for her pleasure. There was definitely some action on that because somebody was like, "Oh no, you're not gonna get away from me. I'm gonna be only guy." Like that's my story.
I heard a sound there. That might have been the king coming back.
Come back. Yep. There he is. Welcome back, the king. Yeah.
King, you there?
Bing bang.
It's blackened out. We don't see a damn thing, and we can't hear a damn thing either.
Oh, cool. So I'm gonna pretend he's here, King. Wait till you see this guy, dude. He has a huge.
I want to say, meet my friend Wang.
And he's
got a stiff Wang at the back of his head. Only ever need one trip to carry all the shopping bags from the car.
Yo.
That's what Tiffy just said.
Ridiculous.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I knew it right from the start. It's like, hey, what about Sideshow oddities? Yeah, that's gonna work.
Oh, Worm's just joined us back. Where you been, Worm? I didn't realize you left.
We're a million. So yeah, this guy never performed. He was snapped a shot, and then he they sent it over to Ripley's Believe It or Not guy, and he was like, yes, I will add him to my auditorium.
And then it looks like you've bought Lionel up next.
Lionel, the lion face man. Did you get this guy?
Yeah, I did get this guy.
Classics. These are classics.
Go ahead and read it though. Be my guest. He was Christian Ramos. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Christian Ramos was born in Poland. Doesn't sound like a Polish name,
No, it doesn't.
right? Christian Ramos was born in Poland, covered in thick, long hair, most likely due to a rare condition called hypertrichosis, which is just what it means. Hyper meaning a lot, and hair. A lot of hair. His mother believes it was caused by his teen wolf disease. And the fact that she witnessed his father get mauled by a lion when she was pregnant. So it's true that if you get mauled by something, you become it, or you give birth to the thing that mauled you. Doesn't that make
It
sense?
must be some truth in that. Yeah,
Of course.
because no one else has ever been mauled by a lion in all of the history of humanity, and this is the only hairy
And if
person
they
that's come out.
And if they were,
Chewbacca. Oh, I can't even do that.
I don't have enough saliva.
Wookie. What a Wookie.
It came out instead of crying, he just goes. "Bah."
King's back visually, but I don't hear you, King. You there? No, can't hear you, King.
There we go.
There we go, maybe.
There you
Yeah,
are.
we got you.
Hey,
Yeah, we got
look
you,
at
we
the
got
screen, right? Look at we got Matthew J. Fox.
Meet Wookie.
Matthew J. Fox? You mean Michael J. Fox?
Well, it's his brother Matthew, Teen Wolf.
Scott, whatever you got to tell me, it's okay.
He's like freaked out. Like, okay, you turn into a wolf. Fine, dunk the
Does
that. Yeah, what do you?
Him and his buddy Styles drive around in an old FedEx truck.
And then the chat of the movie's like, what are you, Cindy? You gonna fucking date this dog?
He walked into the store and he says, "Give me a keg of beer."
Eyes turned red. I've always wanted to be him.
Yeah, how do you ID that guy for real?
You just let him go, bro. That guy's gonna maul you. And his dad's a lion. So Christian Ramos was born in Poland in 1891. He was born with a lot of hair. His mother believed it was, and then right. So giving him up at the age of 4 to a man.
It's funny that they said he was born with a lot of hair. I think it's fucking obvious. That sentence doesn't really have to be in the story, you know.
The mom thought it was an abomination. First of all, the mom thought he was like, "What is this fucking thing?" Give him up at age 4 to a man named Sedlmeyer, who began exhibiting him in Europe because we acquire people to exhibit them.
His mom thought she coughed up a hairball, but nope, that's my son.
A hairball came out in the wrong place. That's a big hairball.
Yeah.
No.
Daz Cowbell, he says, "I bet Unicorn Guy never was married or had kids. If he was a girl, some weirdo would get turned on by a horn." You missed Wang the Horn Guy.
That's
Elvis.
my favorite guy, yeah. Wang the Horn Man. Or the Unicorn Man, yeah.
The Unicorn Man.
Yeah.
Or the
Yeah,
human
right
unicorn, they call him.
I said that definitely some chick was like, you ain't escaping me. I'm gonna fuck that thing before you go get famous.
I'm just thinking that was a great handle for women.
Yeah.
Get down there, Wang.
Lay on your face and let me fuck the back of your head.
You know
The growth.
He's never running away from anybody. Get back here.
I got eyes in the back of my head.
Yeah. Just lay your head back and relax. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Lay your head to the side and relax, Wang.
So just so you know.
Is he why they invented that little hole in the back of the hat? You know, with the straps on it?
Exactly. It wasn't for a ponytail. It was for a growth.
He always looks like he's running fast. He's like human anime.
Yeah. They gave him racing stripes.
He don't. If he was in the what was that bicycle race? Never mind. Where they wear the pointy hats in the back for aerodynamics. This guy.
Is that what you're laughing at? Finally, you're looking at the screen and realizing that this Isaac Sprague is the human skeleton.
Yeah, he's just a bit of a freak. Isaac's, what's his name? Sprague?
He looks more like a
Sprague?
bird skeleton than a human skeleton.
He doesn't look real.
Look at those knees.
Yeah.
Is that
Your
skinny?
calves.
And
That's
he's got a little
skinny.
sugar in his tank, huh? He's got a little sugar in his tank, sitting like that. Like, hey,
Standing with his hands on his
hey,
hips. Yeah.
sweetie. Yes, I'm very skinny. Are you into that shit?
Yeah.
If he could tell you, you goddamn koala kissing bastard. That's our friend Skinny. Look at that.
That guy could shoot pool with his leg.
Goddamn. Yeah. He can stand. If he puts his leg up, he looks just like a flamingo.
Looks like he stole the legs off the four-legged woman.
Give me your long legs. I need them to stand. I got a new vest and some shorts that look like a skirt.
I like how you instantly made him a gay Southern guy.
Yeah. Well, sorry, I always default to Lindsey Graham or whatever.
That's right. I was picking cotton and shit like that because
I figured I needed new pants, and I was like, you know what? I'm eating as much as I can, doctor, but what am I going to do? Shove the green beans in my mouth?
So in Chicago in 1887, he died of asphyxia, which is choked to death, right?
On a pea. He just ate a he had one pea.
Say on a fucking Tic Tac.
Stretched this whole shit out.
Swallowed one bean.
One bean. One bean.
I
would like to try one bean.
Screw the corn. When a lesbo puts a strap-on dildo on her forehead and proceeds to go at her partner like a crazy unicorn.
Like a bucking uni. Magical mind.
Paul Votto. Is that from Paul Votto's book?
Yeah, Kamasusia. Yeah, and I wouldn't mind getting him on to read some of these Kamasusia things sometime because they seem pretty fucking good.
You gotta do it, man.
He can also record them, and we can load them up on our roadcasters, and we can play them whenever.
Look at this fucking guy, though. Look at how skinny that son of a bitch is.
I mean, look, he's got some sugar in his tank. He was born different. People were not down with his sexuality, and then also he became 78 pounds, maybe.
From what was he, like 9 feet tall? 78 pounds.
43 pounds I've got here. He died weighing only 43 pounds.
Oh, he died. Okay. Did he like max out? Maybe
what's 43 pounds in kilos? That's like 20 kilos. That's fucking.
I don't know.
My son weighs 30, and he's 8.
43 pounds is like a 6-year-old kid, man.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Listen,
from Kamasusia, available at Vado.tv.
Yeah,
research
check that out after
Vado.tv.
this show. Don't do.
He was called the Living.
Pushing your shit on our show, Paul. I'm gonna come over there and put my shit on yours, man.
Plug away, my friend.
I'm just kidding. Plug it away.
Bone broth, and your low T bone broth.
Yeah. Paul Votto's one of the funniest guys I've ever met. Go check him out. Seriously, he's funny as hell.
Approach him very carefully. He gets very afraid, and don't make eye contact with him if you see him out.
And ladies, don't smell any rags he may give you. Just saying. 19.5 kilos, Paul Votto says. That's what 43 pounds is, or 41 pounds, whatever.
Look at the fact man coming through with the shit tonight.
He is. Paul Votto's our fact checker.
Yeah. They called this guy the original Thin Man.
There you go. Size of one of my dumps.
Hey, you know what I heard? I was about the size of one of Rocksteady's dumps. Is that right?
What? Paul, is that one of your dumps after being a mule for the cartels, or is that just your natural bowel movements?
After he eats a bowl of linguine alla vongole, the fucking Clams Casino.
He shoves 19.5 kilos of coke up his ass when he goes to Mexico.
I heard Paul Votto done shit more than I weigh.
You know what? You wouldn't have to squeeze that guy out. Look at him. He's like a long turd.
Uh-oh. I hope nobody saw what's under there.
You think his shits come out like toothpicks? That guy?
They're just like shit.
I think they come out like little round pebbles, like a rabbit.
Master Splinter, that's what I would call him.
We've got 2 messages. One from Juanito, one from Daz Cowbell. Here we go.
He looks like mouse turds when he goes.
Hey, shut up. You don't call me that.
Licking a clip.
Can you play that again?
Beats.
That was retarded, man. I couldn't hear a damn thing. All right, now we've got Daz Cowbell. He says, I remember being a freak. I remember being at a freak show and seeing the tattoo lady. Nowadays, the freak lady is one without the tattoos.
Right.
Oh, what happened?
The freak lady just works at fucking, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, the Portland at night is like a freak show. The whole city. Right? You got the bearded lady walking around next to. You're not gonna see the skinny people unless the vegans are still out, but they get tired.
If you'd like to see an actual illustration of that, go to my TikTok right now, and you can actually scroll down, and you will see a depiction of Portland at 11 p.m.
Don't tell them to go right now. Wait till we're done, then go.
Oh, it's picture in picture now. They're never leaving the show. They can't leave us.
If you do leave us, my feelings will be hurt.
Hurt as fuck. All right. Hey, I'm super skinny. All right. I think these gentlemen done with me like a rag. Just rag me up, ball me up, and put me up. Here we go. Ella Harper. Here we are. I think one of the pieces to Resistance. Anybody come across this?
Well, see, that's tough because doggy style. You still got to look her in the face. I'm not comfortable with that much intimacy there.
No reverse cowgirl, I guess.
Well, it is, but it's just regular. But it's reverse. It's half reverse with her.
Half reverse. It's like a twisted double like a Lindy, like a triple Lindy.
You got to make sure that her head's hanging over the bed when you do missionary, or she'll suffocate.
But she's perfect for that. When they hang her head over and the deep throat happens, that's perfect for that.
Yeah,
she could have excelled.
2 legs would be facing up or down.
This bitch literally built like a grasshopper, right?
She's not ass up, face down. She's ass up, face up.
Hey, ass up, face up, everything up. That's the way we like to put up, head down. Everything else up. Even my legs are twisted downward like a
just fucking confusing, man. That's confusing shit.
Why is your body like? It looks like somebody like like a 2-year-old grabbed like their sister's doll and just turned it up and just put it on the floor.
Would slow dancing with her would look like you were riding a horse in slow motion.
You'd have to get under her. You have to get a harness.
It'd be like a donkey show.
Yeah, she's holding you up. You're like you're just kind of laying down and she's doing all the work.
Now come on. Now if that was your woman, how many times a day would you try to ride her? I'm thinking every day, all day.
If that was my woman, I would love and respect her every.
Like, come on, let's get the mail, or let's go get the paper. Make her put it in her mouth and come back in the house.
Honey, can you get the paper? Sure thing.
I think who would win in a race, her or the 4-legged broad?
This chick, she lowered the ground, can't tip over. Think about it. She can't be knocked over. I mean, she looks built for speed. Look at her face.
I know. You get her on one of those racing motorcycles, she's already in the right position, man.
Oh yeah, she can't do a tandem. She'd have to do like a trike.
She can't clap without busting her lip either.
She got to jump. She got to jump her whole body. Got to jump to clap.
Constantly doing push-ups, man.
Yeah, she's swole as shit. That's why she got little titties, all muscle. Fuck, her hands are all callous like the bottom of your feet.
Yeah. I wonder how did she tie her shoes? She doesn't have shoes, obviously.
You got no shoes.
I'd be wearing hand shoes if I was her.
From this perspective, it looks like she has a sword for a leg.
She looks like a cricket.
She looks like a
what did I say? Alaskan pipeline, freezing a long piece of shit and inserting it into your partner's asshole. Oh shit. I apologize for my TikTok. My battery died on my device. Shit.
You gotta look up Alaskan mudslide too. That's another one.
This man is actually rewriting Urban Dictionary. He's got his own shit. He's like, you know what? Samsung exists. We're gonna make Apple. We're gonna make. It needs a proper antithesis, and that's literally he's cornered the market in rewriting the dictionary. I want more of those. Oh my god, I'm out of breath. I don't know.
All right, what do we got left here?
Anything for you guys? I'm pretty much done. That was.
I think I'm pretty much done. Besides the pinhead, there's a pinhead guy.
Oh yeah, the pinhead guy.
Yeah, that's my last one.
Schlitzy? Is his name Schlitzy or something?
Yeah. Schlitzy, that's it.
Yeah. Schlitzy the pinhead. I couldn't find a lot of pictures of that guy. I was going to try to make some with like.
It was one big one,
on
yeah.
his head and stuff.
All right.
Should be at the end of this AC, maybe. Is it?
Hold on. Let's see.
That's the one article we can probably shout out that website.
It's called SCHLITZIE, the pinhead.
Yeah.
Schlitzy, the pinhead.
Of course. And if you guys know who this is, this person was a character in American Horror Freak Show as well.
He's also big. I think Ramones had like 10 songs about the fucking guy.
All right, so
he said the pinhead come on stage and he used to wear a mask of this dude, I believe.
Everyone, I just want to put this disclaimer up. I'm taking down Ella, so if you have to finish, if there's anything that you have tied up, or I'm going to give you 3 seconds so you can finish up.
Paul Votto edges on every picture, so just scroll through. He's ready to move on.
Right, he's done.
Yeah.
You're right. It was more for him than anybody else.
Yeah.
I love him. All
right. Well, is that it, or we?
No, we're going to bring him up. Yeah, we're
going to bring him up.
Hey, we're going to do
just bring up Schlitzy the human butt plug, man.
We're fucking
bring him
doing
up for a minute.
Guy. All right, and then what we're going to do here is just going to.
That's not it. Just be sure you don't share the wrong screen. We don't want to see what you're looking at on, X Hamster Live.
No, I wouldn't use X Hamster. I would use donkeypunch.com.
He's a spankwire guy.
Yeah, you know it. Okay, so here we go. It's I just want to make sure it was off. Didn't have.
There he is.
Yeah. All right. So, okay, wait. Mental capacity for 3-year-olds.
Like Shrek.
Literally an ogre. Whoever did the small hair on top is an is an asshole and they're going to fucking hell for doing
No,
that.
they're an absolute genius, man. That's amazing.
Look how happy he is.
Well, yeah.
So happy, like
no-
a
Got no
fucking
thoughts
grin
in
from
his head.
ear to ear.
Yeah, he's like, fucking beer's great. Yeah.
Why Pinhead? Because
Because he's
there's nothing sharp or
Look how
like, he's
tiny
just-
it is, man. It's like the head of a pin.
And it's also he's also as smart as a pen. He's also thought to be almost something of a lost like link, right? Like a link to our almost like
he could only speak in short sentences and phrases.
Right.
Poor dude, man.
Why is he wearing like ladies' blouses and shit?
I think it's a girl.
It's a huge bib. Oh yeah,
No,
it might be.
that's a guy. Oh, that's right. He performed on stage as a woman, but off stage he lived as a man. He's actually a man, yeah. But he'd be Schlitzie was supposed to be like a female character that he played on stage.
Right.
Yeah.
We've got two messages here, guys. That's sitting here. Sorry, I didn't get
That's
to
right.
before. It was from Juanito. Here we go.
Cool.
Happy Hispanic Heritage Month to all my Latinos.
On time.
Quick message in Spanish.
Dale.
Somos Latinos de nacimiento hasta la muerte.
Wow.
El orgullo en el sangre hasta el hueso. Ya tú sabes.
I thought it was over.
Dale.
No. Anything else?
I have no idea.
He says once a Latin,
Oh yes.
once a Latin
here we go.
person, always a Latin person, and you're in forever until your bones something powder.
Thanks for the tip. There is a follow up here. Hang on.
A bunch of assholes that were trying to make Pinhead look like fucking Goro from Mortal Kombat.
For real. And the
He
extra set of
does.
arms.
He's just two arms short of Goro,
That's
right?
probably where they got him. Like, get the fuck away from me, son. Like, get out of here. Don't fuck with me like that. Everybody's like, what the fuck are you? I mean, it's a lost piece of Aztec or a relic of another time. Like, laid over.
Or a glimpse into our future.
Right. We all revert into a moo freak with a.
This is
really
this is what's going. People are going to look like when Elon puts that Neuralink in their head.
Exactly.
It's going to shrink their brain. It's going to turn them into that guy. We're all going to be Schlitzie, the fucking circus freak.
Hey, I'm 60. I used to be 18. Now I'm 50.
Yeah.
Everybody is.
Hey, anybody who's watching who's a tech person, make a filter on one of them things that makes us look like that guy. I want to look like him for a minute.
Forever.
They got biggest faces. Does he have a huge face or just a tiny head?
I can't. I really can't tell what features are like out of whack here. That's why I was thinking Pinhead. I don't think the head's too small, or is it too big? You know, it's really strange. Just strange.
So what's
He
the
looks
actual
happy
threat?
though.
Right. Microcephaly, which is when your head's smaller. Right.
Look at his big jug handle ears though, man. He's got some
God damn, he
big ass
looks
ears.
he looks like a fucking VW cabriolet with the doors open.
He looks like if you got in a fight with him, he's going to bite you.
He's gonna wrap you up in his ears and bring you back to his lair.
Did you see the size of his hands though? He's got big meat hooks. Look at him. Oh man.
Yeah.
You know he'd
So
be
there
a
we
great
go.
boxer. If he
So-
ducked just a little bit, you totally miss his head.
He's got.
It's hard to have a
Causes
conversation with him.
deformation of
Everything
brain,
goes
skull,
over
and
his head.
So he definitely has deformation in his body, his skull, his brain. But it looks like here he also freaks out and feels pain. So
You think he's got a dick that looks just like it's a big long shaft with a tiny little tip on it?
it's super fat at the end. It looks like a tuna can. It starts off like a tuna can and it just tapers off like a stalactite. That's what he's trying. He's like, it hurts. It's too big. He had epilepsy, learning disabilities, and issues with hearing and vision, of course. You did look like the sweetest person.
I actually feel fucking pretty sorry for this one.
I-
That's
Issues
fine.
with hearing with those ears, man. It looks like he could hear a fucking mouse fart from a mile away.
From one performer to another, I would want to be roasted as well.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not saying we ain't roasting this shotgun candy, of course.
Is he still alive? Let's get Flipsy on the show next week.
Hey, I made it. I flew out from here. You're like, he's still alive. You're like 260 years old.
The girl with the four legs gave her a ride on a tandem bike. He got here in a minute.
I rode with the claw guy, the chick with two pussies, and the girl with makeup. We got here in no time. Oh, okay. Sorry,
Oh,
Slipsy.
Oh,
Just end up here. Just a couple more. He
Look
was
at that
born-
happy son bitch.
Yeah, you
Fucking
know,
happy, yo. Real happy.
Let's give him a-
Monobrow, missing hair, but got this little fucking ponytail thing.
dude, I've met people who look just like that. Many
I'm
argue
just thinking,
about.
how many hats that son bitch lost in his life.
Wait a minute, his name could have been Simon Metz. You would have known that. My name is Simon. I have a very small head.
Schnitzel's her teeth.
My God, who's that? Walt Disney? Dance, Rummy. Dance.
Oh, is he a little dude? Oh, look at him.
Oh shit, he's tiny.
No.
I thought.
Oh, I'm not scared of him
Oh,
anymore.
unless that's another person from the freak show that's huge.
Oh,
No,
that's look at the glasses. The glasses are proportionate.
He was born in a wealthy family. That must be his mama. She looks
They
like
threw
she
him in
got
the
money.
river. They were like, "What is
so
this
he's,
shit?"
so he's tiny then.
Oh, then he's cute. If he was too big, I don't want him.
He looked big. He looked huge. But now this just throws me.
This is
Yeah,
perfect.
he looked like a giant ogre that would kick your door down and like, try to eat your wife. But now he just looks like a little guy that would ask you for like candy or something.
Yeah. Still an ogre, but like, you know,
I reckon if you put that doll, those troll doll fucking hair on, it'd look exactly like him, right?
like a fucking troll doll.
Those troll dolls that the spiky hair.
I just imagine him loving donuts for some reason.
Yeah, powder, mouth all full of powder. Like, yo, I want donuts. I gotta go take a trip. The shotgun candy, guys.
Wow, look at that.
I know some thugs look like. I know some. I went to school with some Mexican dudes. That's their wife.
Look at this dude. Holy
Wow.
shit.
Oh, so he
That's a
went
big-
from foster home to foster home. So he must have been abandoned.
They gave him
As a
up.
babe.
Yeah.
Clearly,
Yeah, I read a little bit about him. They gave him up, but then he found some fame as a freak.
My God.
And apparently completely retarded as well, for real, right? So he wouldn't know.
Well, the mental acuity of a 3-year-old.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what he
right.
is.
So
The monkey girl. That was what he got famous for.
Not fair, dude. Like, why was it? Come on. People are so.
and the
ridiculous.
last of the Aztecs.
He should
Yeah,
be
that's
a
right.
hero to the trans community, man. He's like he's like a legend.
He's
was
fucking
like the
off
first
his
guy.
prime. He's the original Transformer.
Yeah, he was the first guy to get famous for being an ugly ass man in a woman's dress.
How harsh is the name now, freak show? Like this day and age compared to then, it was just a normal thing. Like, you want to see some freaks? Hey man, you want to pay to see some fucking freaks? And like, you go there, look at that freak, mom, and everyone would point them out. Nowadays, everyone's feelings would get hurt, and fucking there'd be like lawsuits against them. And
Well, you know
all
what? It's
sorts
not
of
too
shit.
late for us to get offended on behalf of these freaks that lived in the past, and we can hash it up right now and create some more division in the world. Yeah,
we can
fuck you,
cancel them
everybody who doesn't
from
like
150
weirdos.
years ago.
Yeah.
It happened. It happened. We learned from it, but still, I want to stir the pot.
Yeah, we should burn down circuses and shit.
That's right,
Because
motherfuckers.
they used to be associated with stuff that I don't like now.
Yeah,
I just learned about today.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go fucking burn down Cirque du Soleil right now.
Yeah,
We have
I'm gonna send strongly worded emails to this Barnum company. Who is this fucking guy?
bunch of fresh contortionists are like, why the fuck are you here? Do not burn our circus. We have nothing to do with P.T. Barnum. Oh man. So
All right,
no, we're done.
Nice one.
So that's it,
that's
man.
good. That was good. I
Hey, look,
enjoyed
there's
that.
1932. There was talkies in 1932, right? I wonder if there's any audio video of Schlitzy talking. I would love to see that, but maybe we'll do that on the second episode of Freaks.
Yeah. Part 2 when we revisit Schlitzy, the monkey Aztec girl guy.
She says,
So
Tiffy's response, I would be expecting a totally different genre if I was invited to a freak show.
oh yeah,
She sounds
Well,
like my kind of girl.
we're bringing the whips. You know what I'm saying? The leather, the whipped cream.
yeah.
Cherries
Screw you, weird. What do they call that? That scene, the kink scene. Screw you, kink scene. For
Dominatrix.
stealing the word freak. If I go to a kink thing and there's nobody with a pinhead or 4
Yeah.
legs, I'm gonna be pissed off. I want my money back.
She opens the tent expecting the BDSM party, and it's just like, hey, he's like,
It's just a bunch of damn it.
God damn it! Every time they invite me to a freak
Or
party,
the other way around. It's a bunch of fat guys with dog collars on,
right?
being led around with leashes and leather shorts on. You'd be like, wait a minute, these guys aren't freaks. You're just a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah, you guys are hardly freaks.
Oh, damn.
Oh, well.
All right, guys. We're going to wrap it up for another week, but
Yeah.
that was good. I had fun with that. Let's give ourselves a social media plug, shall we?
King, where can we find you?
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Chicken, brown cow.
Chicken, brown cow. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
That's it.
Brown chicken, brown cow. That's that fucking porn of brown
Yeah,
chicken,
that's
brown
the porn.
cow.
Man,
Yeah,
I
so,
don't
all
really
right,
think,
so
but
shotgun candy.
just
Shotgun
find me
candy,
on
just
Shotgun
Google it.
Candy. That's
Yeah,
all.
Google shotgun candy and you'll see it, and you can hear us, catch us, YouTube, Twitch, the whole lot.
Yeah.
But
Well,
the
actually,
king,
go over on TikTok and Try to give me some more followers. We can go live on there. Be fun. We're gonna do some battles and shit like that.
Tiffy, it was a pleasure to do the show for you and with you today. Glad we made you laugh. Awesome.
I want to do it with Tiffy next week too.
Yeah. Tiffy opened the door. She was like, I'm ready.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
I'm ready for my chains and whips.
Nope.
So yeah, and AC, where can we find you and where and under what handles?
Yes, of course. Well, you can find me primarily on TikTok, and then from TikTok you can find either Shotgun Candy, and then Shotgun Candy takes us to all, it's not much of a type-in process. Just find a bunch of clicks, and you can find me. AC basically everywhere. YouTube is Beta Syntax. That's my gaming channel. Thinking about a name change there, kind of consolidate everything, make it easy. But everything AC, just a variation. And I game, and I've been narrating TikToks and videos lately because now I'm addicted. So go check some of that out. And Telegram has our clips and shit like that, so you can go see old clips and things. So that's where we're at.
Thanks, Tiffy. That is awesome. We're glad to have you here. I've been on this week. I rediscovered Clubhouse. I'm on Clubhouse, Shotgun Candy King. I got the stars next to my name too because I'm pretentious like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That Candy King. I'm skinny like that boy from Georgia.
So Shotgun Candy King, I was doing some little talks with Keith Burr the other day, and I also do some more serious stuff over there, talking about some, socio-economic things and some, geopolitical things. So if you want to hear some serious talks, find me on there, or if you want to hear more dick jokes, I'll be over there doing that too.
Or Sunday mornings right here at 7 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Were you Australians? It's a little bit later than that in the evening.
A little bit later like it is now. It's hitting midnight my time. But yeah, you can find myself on TikTok _Rocksteady or the Rocksteady podcast. Just chuck it in Google. You'll find it. YouTube, Twitch, the whole lot, right, as well. There's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's everywhere. So or hit my LinkedIn. So the number one thing is
be nice and follow Tiffy too on wherever she's at.
Please do.
Yeah, if you can share the show, if you can please share the show out to other people. So just tell somebody else about Shotgun Candy. Tell a friend, hey, you got to check these guys out, so we can help spread the show. And thank you, Tiffy, for dropping in and being part of it. And we do hope to see you again next week or whenever we can. We'll follow you back. Don't worry about that.
Oh yeah, you're not going to lose us now. We need food and money. So
yeah, I'm hungry.
Lovely.
So anyway,
guys, let's call it a night. I'm gonna go to bed.
Let's get out of here, fellas. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us. And Paul Votto, you're a sick bastard. Just saying.
Goddamn.
Everybody, please order your copy of the Kama Sucia, erotic sexual Latino book off Amazon.
And if you like smoking, is it Votto cigars or Paul Votto cigars?
It's Votto
cigars, right?
Votto
Look up
cigars,
Votto cigars. Yeah.
Or if you just want to laugh at an extremely talented human being that gives you free content for you to gorge on every day, follow Paul Votto TV.
Yes, definitely.
Sweet.
All right,
guys. Till then, we'll see you next week with another subject.
Later, boys.
Thanks for
I love
chiming in.
you like Fat Kid Loves Cake.
Catch you
See you
later,
later, everybody.
We're now listening to the Shotgun Candy podcast.
I had to drop it.
Was that
Do it,
Satan?
man.
Holy hell. Adios.
All right, you got to end it. You got to end it there.